What's up guys, LuckyyAz, and today I am bringing you an effect about a 3D circle around your scope. Now, I did not make this effect, I am simply making a tutorial on it, but the guy who did make this effect goes by the name of Baker's Toots on YouTube. He's a great editor and he makes some really nice tutorials, and I will have his link in the description, so go check him out and you will not be disappointed. So once you have your clip in After Effects, you want to go ahead and make a new comp, and what I did here was I added some Twixtor into this, and so you want to go to the part that your Twixtor is slowest. So right about there is good for me. Now you want to go over here and go Composition, New Composition, sorry about that guys, Layer New, and Solid. I did 250 by 250, you can do 200 by 200, just change it on how you would like. Now you get this square. Now you just drag that roughly over your sniper scope and make sure you have black solid selected and hit F4 on your keyboard, so that will bring up the blending options, and you just want to change it to screen. So, and now move it to about the middle of your scope, and you can change that bat to normal. So now come over here to your ellipse tool, and if it's set on a rectangle, which most likely it is, you just want to hold it and go down to ellipse tool, double click, so now it's a perfect circle. And you want to come over here and type in stroke. Go ahead and drag that to your solid. Whoops. And so now you have the stroke, and you want to bump it up to about 12.5, and as you can see, it gets cut off right there. So in order to fix this, you just double click on your black solid, and if you do not have yellow outlines going around your circle, you just want to click your pen tool, click somewhere on this black object, and then hit Control Z to undo it. Now that we have this, you just want to bring these points in like so. So now it's starting to look more like a square, which we do not want. So you want to make the edges more round by bringing these points in to make it look more like a circle. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because it's a tutorial, but you want to make it as circular as possible. Bear with me guys. Alright. So now, like I said, it's not perfect, but so now you have it over your scope, and you want to come over here to Paint Styles, hit the down arrow, hit On Transparent. So now it's transparent, and you can see straight through it. Now you want to select your black solid layer, hit S on your keyboard, and you can drag it up to what you would like your size. So I'm going to leave right about there, because that looks pretty nice on my screen. I'm going to hit S again to cancel that. Now we're going to add a 3D mode. So you hit, if it's back on this, you just want to hit toggle switches / modes, and you want to click right here. So now you have a 3D ring, so you can move it forward, you can move it up, you can move it sideways. So now that we have this, you want to copy your clip. By doing that, you hit Control C, Control V, and drag that clip above your black solid. Now, in order to copy and paste on a Mac, I believe it is Command C, Command V. So now that we have this, we want to mask out around our scope. So you have, make sure your top layer is selected, and select your pen tool, and then just go ahead and mask around your scope. Now I'm not going to make this perfect because this is a tutorial, and don't want this to go on forever, but whenever you make your edits, you do want to make this very perfect, as perfect as possible, or else it will not look nice at all. So as you can see, the circle goes behind the scope, and if we go ahead and move that over, we can see that it goes behind the scope. Now you want to move this back a little bit to right about there. That looks pretty good. And now if it looks like this, or if you mess up on your mask, you can just go to your top clip and then just drag these points back to where you'd want them. So that looks really good on my screen. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to animate this so that it looks like it is building up around the scope. Alright, so in order to do that, you're going to come over here to end, set it to 0, and hit the stopwatch to keyframe it. And go ahead about 4 to 5 keyframes, and then move that up to 0. Or 100, sorry about that. So now, if I go ahead and RAM preview this, we can see that it slowly builds up around the scope. So now you want to add a glow to it, to your little circle right there. So you want to go ahead and type in glow, bring that over to your solid, and you can mess around with the radius of it. I do not recommend putting it too high, it just doesn't look nice, so I'll say 44 looks pretty good. You can mess around with the intensity, and you can change the color if you would like. And in order to change the color of the circle, all you have to simply do is go back to your stroke effect and change the color. If you want to go red, you can change it to red, put some blue in there, or add some green. So it's all up to you. Make it how you would like. And that is basically it, guys. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to come to my channel and subscribe. And peace, guys. I'm out.